Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about letting go. Letting go is a skill that is really helpful in life and something that a lot of us struggle with. I know I struggle with it sometimes. We form unhealthy attachments to a lot of different things, to material things and to people, and we have a lot of trouble letting go of them when that time comes. Kids also need to learn this skill. It helps them when they're adults. As an example, kids, I would think that they would be used to letting go a lot because, for example, their clothing, they grow out of it so fast. So I know that with my little girls especially, they have unhealthy attachments to their shoes. What is it with little girls and shoes? And their pink princess shoes or whatever, and they outgrow them, but those are their favorite shoes. And I can understand, I have my own favorite shoes, but my feet aren't growing, right? And so it's time to get rid of the shoes, and they don't want to. And they want to wear them until there's a hole in the toe and their big toe is sticking through it. But what I've tried to explain to my kids is that if you get rid of the little pink princess shoes, then we can buy you some new shoes. So getting rid of something makes room in your life for something else. And that is usually how letting go works. Another thing with letting go is another example. My 10-year-old, she has some guinea pigs and she wanted the guinea pigs. They're her guinea pigs. So we were very clear on she has to feed them, she has to take care of them, she has to save her money and pay for the stuff for them. They're her responsibility. Of course I help though. And so I asked her one day if she could schedule into the calendar when she was going to clean the guinea pig cage before she went back to her dad's house. And she said, well, Mom, I never have time. We're always busy. We're always doing something. And I said, well, that's not exactly true. What are you doing at this time, after school or after supper? And she said, well, I'm playing then. And I said, okay, but honey, that comes along with responsibility. Is sometimes you have to give up playtime to make room for responsibility. And you wanted the guinea pigs, so I think that you're going to have to give up some playtime so that you can clean their cage. And she glared at me, of course, because she knew I was right and she didn't like my answer. But she realized, I said, do you think that Mommy has given up a lot of her playtime? Because I now have a lot of kids. And the more kids I have, the less playtime I have. So she cleans her guinea pig cage. Another thing that we might have unhealthy attachments to is when something changes in our life, when there's a big change. It can be a death with someone close to us, or, for example, my divorce. That was a big change in my life. And I had a vision for my future, and I had hopes and I had dreams, and I really struggled with letting those go because I didn't know what my future looked like anymore. And until I could get to a place where I had new hopes and dreams, that was really hard for me. And I worked really hard to do that. I know sometimes people get stuck in well, I can't let go of that because that's what my life is going to look like. But you know what? Change happens, and you have to just go along with it because you're going to get left behind. And you can't control anything, so you have to be able to just go with the flow. So letting go is really important. As is not having unhealthy attachments to things. I know that when people have house fires and they lose everything, a lot of people say, but what did you really need? And maybe there might be some photos and some memories, and we're really blessed that we have the iCloud and Google Photos and things like that to keep those things. And I keep most of my things in a fire safe that I wouldn't want to lose. But other than that, I have absolutely everything I need, which is my family and myself and a positive mindset and a lot of other things. I can just let go of them. Some other people that are hard to let go of in your life are friends, and everybody comes into your life for a reason and to teach you a lesson, and either you learn that lesson or you don't. It's up to you. You have to be looking for it though. And we're all here to make each other better. And we're all here to grow. And something that is difficult in letting go of relationships is, as you increase your awareness about who you are and what you want in your life and what you're willing to accept in your life, sometimes you have to let go of people close to you because they're not at that place yet in their journey. And that's okay. It's okay to let go. When you let go, you make room for something better for you in your life. And it doesn't make other people bad people, it just makes them not right for you anymore. And letting go of people and relationships, friendships, intimate relationships, is something that we need to get better at also, because you're not supposed to force anything. It should just be easy. And when I say it should just be easy, that doesn't mean that there isn't any conflict or there isn't any hard conversations, but it shouldn't be forced. And people should be aware of how they're making other people feel. And not everybody is there, and not everybody knows how to communicate that to other people yet. That's part of growth. And it's sad, but it happens, and it's okay, because like I said, it leaves room for other better things in your life. Other better, different, however you want to look at it. So my point is, letting go is normal. Oh yes, I did have a tip for how to let go of material things. And if you're having trouble with kids and letting go of things or toys that they've outgrown but they never play with, but the second you say, I want to get rid of this, they say no. One of my friends, he took pictures of these things for his boys because they had an emotional attachment to them, and then they got rid of them, and that made the boys happy because they could go look at these pictures whenever they wanted to. And you know what, guys? They never look at the pictures, but that's what they needed in that moment. So I thought to myself, maybe I should do that. I have an unhealthy attachment to paper, don't ask, and books and magazines. So maybe I should take a picture of all of those things, because at the end of the day, I know I don't need any of that stuff to be happy in life. None of that is making me happy. I'm the one that's making myself happy. So I hope that this has helped you look at letting go in a different way, and realizing that everything that you have is in your life for a reason, and that it's okay to let it go and make room for something different in your life. And that doesn't make you a bad person. And yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, you can probably hear the neighbor kids right now. They're having a lot of fun in the water, and it's a beautiful night outside. I hope that you guys are enjoying this lovely evening as well. Bye.